Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are at Tipton High School, Tipton County, Tipton, Indiana, home of the Blue Devils. We welcome you to today's education based Indiana High School varsity boys basketball game. Tonight, it's the Adams Central Flying Jets in the gymnasium tonight with the Tipton Blue Devils. This internet radio coverage is made possible by AudioSportsOnline.net. That's ASO. Rob Kendall providing internet radio access for PutMeInSports.com since 2008. We appreciate him. And I will mention both teams are on the floor. JV contest just completed. Tipton won the JV contest over Adams Central. They're getting ready to play the varsity game. We'll mention 14 minutes, 32 seconds left on the pregame clock. We'll talk a little bit about each school. We'll mention first the visiting team on the scoreboard. That's Adams Central. They are the Flying Jets. They have a school enrollment of 408. They're in Class 2A, Sectional 36. There are 6 in their sectional. Their sectional consists of Woodland, the Woodland Warriors. They're currently 10-6. Adams Central, the Flying Jets, are currently 7-7. Bluffton, the Bluffton Tigers, currently 7-5. Fort Wayne Lures, the Knights, are currently 13-3. South Adams Starfires, currently 4-9. South Adams Starfire, they're opponents for Tipton football the last 2 years. It was first game of the season. Both the games took place at Indiana Wesleyan University. And finishing up the sixth in the sectional 36 is Whitco. Whitco Wildcats, they're currently 4-11. At Adams Central High School, their principal is Katie Ish. The athletic director, he was most instrumental for Put Me in Sports. We are thankful for Mr. Jeff McCullough. Also very thankful for athletes Koty, Cody Froiger. There we go. Froiger. And we thank her for being the athletic trainer for the Flying Jets. We'll mention the Adams Central High School is located at 222 West Washington Street, Monroe, Indiana, 46772. Their school pretty close to the Adams County Fairgrounds up there. And I was talking with one of the coaches before the ball game. He let me know that their road trip to get here about 90 minutes. They were wanting to leave about 3:15. Finally got on the road about 3:30, and they got here about 5 o'clock to Tipton High School. Tipton did just the same a year ago to play at Adams Central. They have a beautiful facility. Their gymnasium is spectacular. And we'll also mention you can reach them by telephone at 260-692-6151. On the web, you can find them at goadamscentralathletics.com. And they wear the collars red and white. They're going to go with black. Black uniforms tonight. They're laced in white, also red. And they're going to go with the black, all black uniform. The Blue Devils going to go with the all white home game. And I will mention them, Adams Central, they perform in the Allen County Conference. There are 7 in that conference. And they stack up like this presently. At number 1, first place, Bluffton. They're 4-1 in the Adams County Conference. And they are 7-5 overall. Second place currently is Woodland. Woodland, they're 3-1, 10-6 overall. Third place is Heritage. Heritage, they're also 3-1. They're currently 8-6. Followed up by number 4, Jay County. Jay County, the Patriots are 2-2. They're 8-6 overall. At number 5, it's Adams Central. Adams Central, the Flying Jets, are currently 2-3 in the conference, 7-7 overall. Then it's South Adams. South Adams at the 6th position. They're 1-3. They're 4-9 overall. And at number 7, it's Southern Wells. Southern Wells looking for their first win. And I will mention, will remind you Adams Central Flying Jets, currently 7 wins, 7 losses. They are fifth of the 7 teams in the conference. That's the Allen County Conference. They are 2-3. Adams Central Flying Jets, their head coach, is Aaron McClure. Aaron McClure, he's working in year number 19 at Adams Central. 205 wins, 218 losses. Overall, he's a 24-year varsity head basketball coach. 258 wins, 277 losses. The next game on the agenda for Adams Central is going to happen this Thursday. Thursday, the 6th of February. It'll be a 6 o'clock JV and a 7:30 varsity. Adams Central will travel to do battle with the Fremont Eagles. And we'll also mention next Saturday, the 8th of February, they'll have an afternoon ball game, same as the Blue Devils. They'll play an afternoon ball game next Saturday. And we'll mention Adams Central will have a home game. Varsity will start at 1:30, the JV at noon. They'll go against Fort Wayne Canterbury. That's next Saturday. Now we'll talk a little bit about the Tipton Blue Devils. Tipton Blue Devils, they have a school enrollment of 454. Their gym capacity right here at Tipton High School is 3,050. Their Class 2A, sectional 39, 6 in their sectional. Their sectional will take place at Frankton High School. In their sectional, they're like this presently. Tipton Blue Devils, they're 10-4. Lapel Bulldogs are 10-5. The Sheridan Blackhawks, they are 12-3. I'll mention last night the Blackhawks got a lopsided win over Taylor. It was lopsided last night, but I understand Taylor might have been missing some players. But nevertheless, Sheridan got the win. And we'll mention Frankton. The Frankton Eagles are currently 6-8. The Taylor Titans, they're currently 13-2. And the Elwood Panthers are 2-12. The principal at Tipton High School is Craig Leach. The athletic director is Corey Fernung. The assistant AD, he's also the middle school athletic director. That's Alec Weddle. The athletic trainer at Tipton High School is Burke Emmert. Tipton High School is located at 619 South Main Street, Tipton, Indiana, 46072. You can dial them up by telephone at 765-675-7431. On the web, you can find them at tiptonathletics.com. They wear the collars blue and white. They perform in the Hoosier Conference. There are 9 teams in the Hoosier Conference. They're broken up. They have an East Division and a West Division. The East Division became complete after last night's ball game, and they stack up like this. This is how they finish for 2024-25. First place, Western Panthers. They finished 3-0. Second place, Hamilton Heights Huskies. They finished 2-1. Third place, Tipton Blue Devils. They finished 1-2. In fourth place, the Logansport Berries. They finished 0-3. In the West Division, currently it's like this. West Lafayette, the Red Devils, they're currently 3-0. They have one more game in the West Division. Second place currently is Twin Lakes. Twin Lakes, they are 2-1. They have one more game still to play in the West. Lafayette Central Catholic, they are 1-1. They have 2 games left to play in the West Division. Fourth place, Benton Central. The Bison, they're complete in the West. They finished 1-3. Fifth position, Rensselaer Central. They are also complete in the West Division. They finished 1-3. And we'll remind you the Tipton Blue Devils are currently 10 wins, 4 losses on the season. And they finished the East at 1-2. They are third out of 4 teams. So the Hoosier crossover game going to happen here in about a week or two. And I'll let you know what the brackets are for that. And the fifth position, Rensselaer Central will probably play a non-conference game that night. Tipton Blue Devils in 14 games. This is an average. They average 56 points per game. They got 54 last night. They give up an average of 47.5 points per game. They gave up 55 points last night. It was a good one. We'll mention the head coach for the Tipton Blue Devils is Coach Cliff Hawkins. Cliff Hawkins is working in year number 6 at Tipton High School. 98 wins, 40 losses at Tipton. Overall, he's a 44-year varsity head basketball coach. He's got 595 wins, 399 losses. He's coached 994 games in his career. We'll mention 3 games. Next 3 games on the agenda for Tipton. They're kind of stacked together, as I'll mention, happening Monday night. It's going to be a makeup game. Tipton will be at Mechaniqua. They'll be at Mechaniqua Monday night, the 3rd. That's a couple of days away. 6 o'clock JV, 7:30 varsity. Put Me in Sports will be there to cover the ball game. And then Wednesday night, coming up on February 5th, that's a regularly scheduled ball game. Lapel will be here with the Tipton Blue Devils. 6 o'clock JV, 7:30 varsity. And then next Saturday, it'll be a matinee game. It'll be at 12 noon for the JV, 1:30 for the varsity. That's next Saturday, February 8th. Shenandoah will be right here with the Tipton Blue Devils. We'll talk a little bit about what happened last night. Last night's ball game. Hoosier Conference game night. There were 5 games last night, 7 Hoosier Conference teams participating last night, January 31st. Benton Central, they traveled to Seeger High School. Benton Central got the win, 66-58. It was Guerin Catholic. They traveled to Central Catholic High School. Guerin Catholic, pretty decisive win over Central Catholic, 67-31. It was Hamilton Heights. Hamilton Heights traveled here, did battle with the Tipton Blue Devils. Conference game, East Division matchup. Hamilton Heights, 55. Tipton, 54. Then last night, it was North Newton. North Newton traveled to Rensselaer Central. North Newton got the win, 45-42. The final game last night in the Hoosier Conference. Twin Lakes Indians, they traveled to West Lafayette, did battle with the Red Devils. Red Devils captured the win, 71-44. And last night in the Allen County Conference, Allen County Conference, 31st of January, 3 games. All 6 teams are from the Allen County Conference. Last night, it was Bluffton at Jay County. Bluffton got the win, 47-46. Last night, it was Heritage at Adams Central. I heard that was a ball game. Heritage got the 1-point win last night, 67-66. And then the third game, final game last night in the Allen County Conference. South Adams, they traveled to Southern Wells. South Adams got the win, 62-45. And then we'll mention games happening tonight, Hoosier Conference. February 1st, 4 games tonight, 4 Hoosier Conference teams. All Hoosier Conference teams have a home game tonight. 7:30, Adams Central Flying Jets are here with the Tipton Blue Devils. 7:30, Clinton Prairie, they're at Western. 7:30, Fountain Central, they're at Benton Central, and an 8 o'clock start. The Hebron Hawks are at the Rensselaer Central Bombers. And we'll also mention happening tonight in the Allen County Conference. 6 games tonight, 6 Allen County teams. 7:30, it's the Adams Central Flying Jets. They're right here with the Tipton Blue Devils. 7:30, Heritage. Heritage are at Eastside tonight. 7:30, Jay County. They are at Blackford this evening at 7:30 start. Madison Grant, they are at Bluffton. 7 o'clock start. Yes, it's 7 o'clock tip-off varsity game. Southern Wells is at Lakeland Christian tonight and a 7:30 start. Whitco is at South Adams. So they're getting ready for the national anthem. 30 seconds. Clock rolling down. Getting ready for some basketball on a Saturday night. So the clock's going to buzz out here in about 18 seconds. The band is going to bless us with the national anthem. They are sounding good. I hope you can hear them through the microphone. Everybody's going to stand at attention. Clock rolling down. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And there's the buzzer. We're going to be greeted by public address. We're going to set this down for the national anthem.
Join the Tipton High School Band and Alumni Band under the supervision of Ms. Lisa Wallen and student direction of Kate Osmond and the singing of our national anthem.
That's our national anthem performed by the Tipton High School Band. We're going to go ahead and start. We'll mention the starting lineup for tonight's ball game. First, for Adams Central, they'll start like this. Wearing number 3, 5'11" junior, 6 points per game average, Lawson D. Wearing number 4, he's a 6-foot senior, 5 points per game average, Cade Van de Weg. Starting, he'll wear number 12, 6'2", a senior, 22 points per game average, 7 rebounds per game average, Trace Mahler. Wearing number 15, 6'4" senior, 3 points per game average, Marcus Bolenbacher. There we go. Marcus Bolenbacher in the final start in the lineup for Adams Central, number 23, 6'4" junior, 13 points a game. Braylon Reber, the head coach for Adams Central, is Aaron McClure. Now for the Tipton Blue Devils. Wearing number 2, 6'2" sophomore, 6.6 points per game average, Peyton Aller. Wearing number 3, 6'6", a senior, 22.2 points per game average. Wearing number 4, 6'2" sophomore, Quinn Smith. He averages 2.7 a game. Wearing number 5, a 6'1" senior, 11.3 points per game average, Sam Quigley. And winding out the lineup, number 21, 6'2". He's a senior, 5.6 points per game. Landon Spidell, the head coach, is Cliff Hawkins. They're getting ready to jump it up. It's going to be Grady Carpenter at 6'6", a senior, wears number 3. He'll jump up against Adams Central. Adams Central, he'll go with 23, Braylon Reber. He's a 6'4" junior. Here comes the whistle. Here comes the toss. 7:32 p.m. Tip to the backcourt, picked up by Quigley. To the front court, Grady Carpenter. Right side, well behind the arc, Quigley back out top. Peyton Aller, right side, Grady. Working back to Peyton Aller, working the left side. They're getting acclimated, and just like I am. Long game last night. Got 5 games in 9 days due to the Blue Devils here in the recent times. They're going to work at baseline. Landon Spidell, he'll bounce it. Cross-court pass to the corner. Peyton Aller now back out. Well behind the arc, he'll dribble in. Grady Carpenter works it down low, gets it to Landon. Landon couldn't get the shot to go, got his own board. Quinn Smith kept it alive. So a second-time opportunity here in the front court for Tipton on their first possession. Working at left side, Grady Carpenter, spin move into paint, tipped it back out. 3-point shot in the air, good. Sam Quigley for 3. It's a 3-0 contest. Adams Central, first possession. Blue Devils going to make it tough. to get across the timeline. They'll pass it to the front court. It'll work it around right there. Cade Van de Weg. They'll work it to the corner. That's 15. Marcus Bolenbacher. Going to dribble in. That's number 4. Van de Weg. Saving the basketball for going out of bounds. He'll work it down low and kick it back out. Going to go baseline drive off the glass. 2-point bucket good. Adams Central, Trace Mahler. Trace Mahler's a senior. He shoots 55% from 2-point land. It's a 3-2 contest. Going to be an unintentional traveling violation. I think Sam Quigley wanted to pass it, and maybe Grady Carpenter looked away, so he couldn't pass it with the same step. So uncommon, rare item for Quigley to turn the ball over. They give it back to Adams Central. Crossing timeline on the dribble. That's number 3, Lawson Deeth. They're working in the paint. Going to go through the paint. That's number 4. Picks up his dribble. Van de Weg. He'll pass it outside. 3-point shot just short off the rim. Adams Central. Shot taken there by number 12, Trace Mahler. They'll work to the front court. Quinn Smith. Through the lane. Grady Carpenter. Outside the arc. 3-point shot on the in the air. Wouldn't go. That was Sam Quigley. Rebound. The Flying Jets. In the front court with the basketball. Back pedal dribble. Trace Mahler. They're working around the perimeter. Ball's loose. Quinn Smith picks it up. The steal and gets it to Quigley. Quigley drives it coast to coast. Went off the glass. Couldn't get the bucket to go. Rebound Adams Central. Marcus Bolenbacher. In the front court. Flying Jets. 5:38 left. We're in the first quarter. Have just begun varsity contest. It's 3-2. Blue Devils in front. Working it in the front court. Passing it back and forth. Working it there. Lawson Deeth. Van de Weg back to Deeth. Out top. Way out top. They're working it back and forth. Running the V. The Blue Devils working that 2-3 zone. Keeping it back near the foul line. And Adams Central going to shoot a shot. Left corner baseline. Left corner baseline wouldn't go. Shot taken by 15. Marcus Bolenbacher. Going to be passed down low. Going to be deflected and going to be stolen. Grady trying to find Landon Spidell's intercepted and stolen by 23. Braylon Reber. Reber out top, left of center. He'll try a 3. Wouldn't go. Rebound, Grady Carpenter. Carpenter looking to get it outside. He's going to slow it up and bring it back out. Now top of the basketball, Quinn Smith. Left side, well behind the arc. Peyton Aller back out top. See him quickly back to Aller. He'll launch a 3. 3-point shot, long off the rim. Wouldn't go. Quinn Smith trying to keep it alive. He does. Into the hands of number 3, Lawson Deeth. Deeth tries to go coast to coast. Couldn't get the bucket, but the rebound was secured by Adams Central. Adams Central going to shoot 2. Fouled in the act of shooting on the rebound putback. That's number 12, Trace Mahler. He'll go to the foul stripe, and he shoots a good 78%. He's now 61 for 78. And he's now 62 for 79. For the Blue Devils, checking in the lineup, going to be number 12, sophomore. He's 6'8". Grayson McFalls. Taking a breather is Landon Spidell. Second shot, Trace Mahler got both of them. 4-3 contest. Adams Central by 1. Blue Devils going to bring it to the timeline. Peyton Aller on the dribble. Working the left side, Quinn Smith. Now Grady Carpenter out top. Now Quigley back to Grady. Baseline, Grayson McFalls double team in a hurry. He'll jump pass out of it. He'll get it to Quigley. Grady Carpenter going to dribble in. Baseline, the pass at the other side of the lane there. Peyton Aller back out to Quigley. Free throw line, they give it to Quinn Smith. 3-point shot in the air, wouldn't go. Rebound secured. Adams Central on the going the other way is Reber. Reber took a shot, but it got blocked. Blocked shot, Grayson McFalls. Grayson McFalls, sophomore at 6'8". The ball ends up going out of bounds. Last touch by Adams Central. We're going to see a freshman in the ball game for the Tipton Blue Devils, and they're entering the ball game is 23, Quinn Toll. Quinn Toll, he's a freshman, listed at 6'1". He's the quarterback for the Blue Devils. He's in the ball game now. Out top, Grady Carpenter. Sam Quigley back to Grady out top. Works it right side behind the arc. Peyton Aller back to Sam. Being picked up there closely by Lawson Deeth. Outside the arc, Peyton Aller. Left side, couple of steps behind the arc. Deeth in the face of Grady Carpenter. They get it back to Peyton Aller. They're working around the perimeter. Sam Quigley. Quigley on the dribble. Out top, he'll launch a shot. Grady Carpenter rims in, rims out. That ball was halfway down, came back out. Three-pointer wouldn't go. 4-3 contest. 3:12 left. Here in the first quarter, Adams Central in front with the ball in the front court. D going to walk a alley-oop pass, going up to get it. He'll come back down with it. Pretty good stilts right there. Number 12, Trace Muller, 6'2 senior. He can get up. Couldn't get the shot in that possession. Hamilton should say Tipton back at the other end of the gym. Working it around the perimeter, see him Quigley. Left side, Peyton Aller. Back to Quigley, out top. Now Grady. He'll work it in. Quinn Toll. Quinn Toll going to try to pass. It's going to be intercepted. Going back the other direction. Off the glass, 2-point bucket. Adams Central, that was number 12, Trace Muller. Muller for two. It's 6-3. Adams Central by three. 2:25 left. First quarter. Tipton High School. Last year, made the trip. We all went to Adams Central. On the dribble, Grady Carpenter works it inside. Peyton Aller. Aller is going to be fouled on his first dribble approach to the rim. And they're going to whistle this foul. Adams Central, number 4, Cade Van de Weg. Van de Weg picks up his first. Going to be brought in right of the bucket on the baseline. Peyton Aller will trigger the inbound. He'll throw it up tall. Grady Carpenter goes up and gets it. He's going to get called for traveling. There was a little bit of a bump there, no call. I think that bump probably caused him not to be able to get the ball on the floor in a hurry. And Cade Van de Weg going to get credit for good defense. And they're going to call travel against Grady. 2:10 left. First quarter, 6-3 contest. Adams Central with the basketball in the front court and the lead. Ball goes out of bounds. Braylon Reber couldn't hold it. Goes out of bounds. He's a 6'4" junior. Going to bring it from the backcourt. Ball brought in. Aller. Quigley. We'll pass it back to Aller. He'll cross the timeline at a walk pace. Work it left side, way out top. Grady Carpenter. From the corner, it's going to be Sam Quigley. Quigley for three. 6-6 ball game. 1:46 left here in the first quarter. Trying to get the ball across the timeline. Pretty good defense, Tipton. Hard pass in the paint there. He collects it, gets it outside. 3-point shot good. Adams Central, number 3, Lawson Deeth. 9-6. Adams Central by 3. 1:27 on the game clock. Out top, Grady Carpenter. Works it left side. Peyton Aller, he has a triple threat. He'll bounce pass. Back to Sam Quigley. They'll work it in free throw line. Quinn Toll. He'll tap it back out. Grady Carpenter will try the three. Couldn't get it, but Quinn Toll comes down with the board in the paint. 1:07 left. Turnaround jumper good. About a 7-8 footer. Grady Carpenter for 2. It's a 9-8 contest. Adams Central by 1. 56 seconds left. Ball's in the front court. Touching the basketball, Marcus Bolenbacher. They'll go from the corner. 3-point shot short. Shot taken by Adams Central. Trace Muller. Back to the front court. Tipton. Grady Carpenter. To the corner. Sam Quigley. Picks up the dribble. Cross-court skip pass. Peyton Aller behind the arc. 36 seconds left. First quarter. Aller now back out top. Grady Carpenter back to Aller. Behind the arc. He'll bring it back out to reset the offense with Sam Quigley. 25 seconds left. Long 3-point shot in the air. Rims off, wouldn't go for Aller. Rebound put back is good. Grady Carpenter for 2. The 10-9 contest. Tipton goes up by 1. 12 seconds. Going to work it down low. Ball's loose. They're going to call jump ball. Jump ball, and then they're going to help each other up off the surface. That's Grady Carpenter, number 3. And number 12 for Adams Central, Trace Muller. We're going to see Quinn Smith back in the ball game. Peyton Aller going to take a breather. They're going to bring the ball in. They're going to be brought in left of the bucket on the baseline. By number 13, Braden Dalrymple. Braden Dalrymple, he's a 6'2" senior. He's in the ball game. They have one more. I'll try to collect that. They'll go to the corner with it. A hard pass to handle. Going to be kicked out of bounds. Also in the ball game for Adams Central is number 11. That's Drew Johnson, 6'3" junior. Going to bring the ball inside court to front court. Adams Central throwing the ball around. Working the basketball there on the drive there. That's number 12, Trace Muller. Back pedal. He's going to fade away jumper. Left elbow. Got the bucket. And that was number 12, Trace Muller. And that puts Adams Central up by 1 after the first quarter of play. After 1 quarter of play, Adams Central 11, Tipton 10. Checking back in during this timeout is going to be number 21 for the Blue Devils, Landon Spidell. We'll mention tonight's ball game is in part being brought to you by AGM Auto, Camino and Company, Dean's Auto Parts, Discount Copies, Encompass Credit Union, Hope Jewelers, Indiana Express Rentals, Jim Dandy Restaurants, Lisa Stokes Bear, Century 21, Noblesville Trophies, and Rutledge Well Drilling, and the Shack. The Shack there at 311. They're at 311. So got a gentleman up here. He's interested in the broadcast, probably for Adams Central. Going to let them know about the game. So he'll let them know about putting me in sports, and we are thankful. It's all good. It's about reaching grandma, grandpa, aunts, and uncles that are in another state. We had a listener during football season, and they were listening from Africa, grandma and grandpa. That's amazing. Ball brought in, second quarter. In the front court, Tipton Blue Devils. Out top of the basketball, Quinn Smith. Still in the ball game. Quinn's told he's going to make a long skip pass. It's going to be intercepted, going back the other direction. Couldn't get the bucket. Tried the left-handed layup with the right hand. Got fouled in the act of shooting. That was number 12 for Adams Central, Trace Mahler. So they're going to whistle this foul on Tipton. It's going to be whistled on Quinn Smith. He has one. First shot, good. Again, that's number 12. Trace Mahler, a 6'2 senior, averages 22 a game. Back in the ball game, Tipton is number 2, Peyton Aller. Taking a breather is 23, Quinn Toll. Second shot for Mahler, also good. 13-10 contest. 7:47 left here in the second quarter. Adams Central by 3 in the front court. We're going to back and forth. Quinn Smith back to Grady. Now right side, short pass. Sam Quigley. Out top, Peyton Aller. Back to Sam. They're working down low. Landon Spidell going to go up the shot. No foul called. I guess they're going to say that was a blocked shot. I'm not so sure. But they go back the other direction. That's Braylon Reber. They'll kick it outside. Three-point shot way to go. Reber trying to get the board. He does. That shot taken by Trace Mahler. Reber's down low in the paint. Goes off the glass. Left side. Couldn't get the bucket. Rebound. Tipton. Peyton Aller. They get it to Grady Carpenter. Crossing the timeline. Working at left side. Peyton Aller. We're going to see a sub in the ball game momentarily for Tipton. It's going to be number 32, Isaac Humrickhouse. 6:55 on the game clock. They'll work it in. Sam Quigley couldn't hold it through his hands and picked up by Trace Mahler. Mahler to the front court. Outside the arc. Going to be tipped away and nearly stolen by Peyton Aller. In the front court, they'll work it in. Free throw line. Reber drives in. He'll float one up. Would go. Rebound, Grady Carpenter. Carpenter lost the handle. Tipped away. And Adams Central going to have it in the front court. Just outside the paint. They'll dish it off. And Braylon Reber, right place, right time, puts it off the glass. 2-point bucket. It's 15-10. Adams Central by 5. 6:17 left. We're in the second quarter at Tipton High School. We're in the right side outside the arc, Quinn Smith. Cross-court pass behind the arc, Peyton Aller. Sam Quigley back to Grady. Grady out top on the dribble. The back pedal dribble. Get it back cross-court pass. Number 2, Peyton Aller now back to Sam Quigley. Quigley bounces back out top. Quinn Smith back to Sam. 5:50 left. 3-point shot. Left corner baseline. Grady Carpenter wouldn't go. Rebound, Peyton Aller. He clears the board. Tips it back out. Landon Spidell. Now Sam Quigley. Now left side. Grady Carpenter. He's going to go baseline. He's going to go off the glass. He's going to absorb a foul. Getting up there pretty tall was Braylon Reber. Got him on the wrists. On the way up. Baseline drive. And Grady is going to shoot 2. That foul's whistled on 23. Braylon Reber, he has 1. First shot, rims around, wouldn't go. Substitutions in the ball game. It's going to be number 32, Isaac Humrickhouse. Going to give a break to number 5, Sam Quigley. In the ball game for Adams Central. Number 4, he's back in the ball game, original starter. Cade Van de Weg, and he's giving a breather to Lawson Deep. Second shot goes in. Grady Carpenter Carpenter at the foul stripe entered this game at 73%. He's now 62 for 85 on the season. Across the timeline, bounce pass. In front of the Blue Devil bench, that's Reber. He'll dribble left, pick up the dribble in the corner. He'll pass out of it. They'll work it down low. Baseline. Going to get the ball back outside the arc. Adam Central. That's Vanderweg. Back out. They'll reset the offense. 13, Braden Dalrymple. Back in the ball game. Out top. Then the logo head. Vanderweg. He'll get the ball back. They'll work it left side to Mahler. They're going to bring the ball back out. That's number 11, Drew Johnson. The spin move. They're going to try to move to the right prior to getting the ball on the floor. Didn't earn the step with the dribble. They're going to call a traveling violation on the Flying Jets. So they'll give it back to Tipton, brought in by Grady Carpenter. On the dribble, across the timeline, Peyton Aller back to Grady. Now left side, Quinn Smith. 4:50 left. We're in the second quarter. 15-11. Flying Jets by 4. 4:44 left. Outside, out top of the basketball, Quinn Smith. They work it right side behind the arc. Isaac Humrichhouse picks up the dribble out top. Pretty good, solid defense by Drew Johnson for the Flying Jets. On the dribble, Grady Carpenter. Out top, Aller. Going to get back to Grady. Long three-point shot. Long off the rim. Wouldn't go. Rebound, the Flying Jets secured by Trace Mahler. He's going to try to go coast to coast, and he will. He'll absorb a foul, and he'll get the bucket. Left-handed bucket right there just outside the paint. He'll shoot one more. They're going to whistle this foul on Tipton. Landon Spidell going to pick up his second foul in the ball game. Adam Central going to send back in the ball game number 3, Lawson D. Three-point play opportunity. Trace Mahler, and he got the bucket. And I don't think the officials kind of understood that he made the bucket. And I don't think a lot of other people did too, but Trace Mahler did. The three-point play, he jogs back to the front court of Tipton. 4:14, clock moving. It's 18-11. Adam Central by 7. In the front court, Peyton Aller works the left side. Isaac Humrichhouse back to Quigley. Now out top, Quinn Smith back to Quigley. He'll work it in. Grady Carpenter is going to be a reach-in foul. Grady Carpenter trying to play around the rim right there on that possession. And he'll absorb a foul. Foul's going to be whistled on Adam Central, number 4, Cade Vanderweg. He's got 2. 2 fouls here in the quarter by each side. In the paint, they get it into Grady. Tried to jumper, wouldn't go. Rimmed off. Rebound, Adam Central. Going to bring it to the timeline, Trace Mahler. He'll work it down low to Reber. He'll dish it off. 2-point shot wouldn't go. Adam Central, that was 15. Marcus Bollenbacher, I should say Bollenbacher, back the other direction. Tipton shot wouldn't go off the glass for Peyton Aller. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds off the foot of number 4, Cade Vanderweg. So the ball's going to be brought in. We're going to see Quinn Toll back in the ball game for the Blue Devils. Taking a breather is number 4, Quinn Smith. And the Blue Devils going to call timeout. They're talking us over 30-second timeout. And I will mention this game is in part being brought to you by Dean's Auto Parts. That's Dean's Auto Parts, CarQuest Auto Parts. They're located at 1110 South Peru Street in Cicero. They're at the south edge of Cicero, right there at Cicero Town Plaza. You can reach them by phone at 317-984-4931. Again, their number is 317-984-4931. They are a locally owned automotive parts store that works to serve. That's Dean's Auto Parts in Cicero. Second buzzer. All the guys back on the floor. Ball's going to be brought in front of the Adams Central bench. It's going to be brought in front court for Tipton. Peyton Aller will trigger the inbound. He'll get it in. Sam Quigley. Deep in the front court. Works at left side. Quinn Toll. Right side. Peyton Aller. Out top. Isaac Humrichhouse. Sam Quigley. All working outside the arc. They'll work at elbow. Left side. Grady Carpenter back to Quinn. That's Quinn Toll. Working it back around. Outside the arc, Sam Quigley picks up the dribble. Turnaround jumper in the paint. Got it. Grady Carpenter. 2-point bucket. 18-13. Flying Jets by 5. 3 minutes left here in the first half. On the dribble to go to the front court. High pass, going up to get it was Mahler, trying to get it into Reber, and it's going to be intercepted, stolen by Seam Quigley to the front court. Grady Carpenter off the glass, got the bucket. Credit the assist to Quigley. 18-15, a three-point game. Adams Central in front to the front court. Difficult pass, he handles it. Mahler trying to get it down near the paint, and it's tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Tipton. So in the front court, they'll bring it in right at the bucket on the baseline. Got some water on the surface there. They'll mop that up. It's almost like a Pacer game. Tell you what, wouldn't you like to be one of those 10, 12-year-old kids sopping up water around those NBA players? That would have been cool. Going to bring the ball in right at the bucket on the baseline. Adams Central going to be brought in by number 4, Vandeweghe. He'll get it into Reber. Reber on the dribble, now back out top to Lawson Deeth. He'll set the offense up. They'll work it right side behind the arc. Now Reber out top. Back to 4, Vandeweghe. He'll work it down low. They tried the alley-oop. Reber went up to get it. It wasn't totally good enough to dunk, but he came down with a basketball, and they'll keep it in the front court. And we saw him dunking before the JV game got out there, before the JV even came out for a 20-minute early pregame. So on the dribble is Reber. He'll get it back out top. Lawson Deeth. Hesitation dribble. He'll work it left side behind the arc. Touches the hands briefly. Bolenbacher. They're going to go baseline with it, and that was Deeth. Deeth trying to go baseline. He's cut off, but they're going to whistle a foul. And it's going to be called on Quinn Toll. He'll pick up his first foul in the ball game. Quinn Toll has 1. Both teams, I've mentioned, Tipton with 3 in the quarter. Adams Central with 2. They bring it in. I'm going to say he stepped on the side court line, going to belong to Tipton. They brought the ball in, difficult catch. There was some friction there, but no foul called. They're going to give the ball back to Tipton. Front court, Quinn Toll. He'll bounce it out top, Seam Quigley. Just under 2 minutes left. 18-15, Adams Central by 3. In the paint, turnaround jumper, Grady Carpenter. Fade away, got the bucket. It's 18-17. Adams Central by 1. 1:44 left. First half, they'll work it right side. Reber going to lower the shoulder there, but they're going to call a blocking foul. Blocking foul is going to be the call against Tipton. They're going to whistle this on Peyton Aller. And 1:39 left. Peyton has 1. That's the 4th foul on Tipton. Next common foul by Tipton will put Adams Central at the foul stripe. Going to be brought in, left of the bucket, brought in by Mahler. They go baseline, drive, and it's going to be, he'll step on the baseline. So he went driving baseline. They tried to cut him off, and they left him little space. And they're going to call Trace Mahler for stepping on the baseline. So 1:32 left. Tipton brings the ball in. They're going to cross the timeline at a walk pace. Seam Quigley. Picking up Quigley is Drew Johnson. Working the right sides. Peyton Aller back to Sam. Working to the elbow, left side. That was Grady Carpenter trying to pass it down low to Quinn Toll. Ball ends up loose. Finally goes out of bounds. It's going to be the last touch by Adams Central. So it's going to be brought in right at the bucket on the baseline. Tipton front court. They'll pass it in. Behind the arc, Quinn Toll. He'll work it right side. Isaac Humrickhouse back to Quinn. Well behind the arc. Now with the basketball triple threat, he'll dribble right. Peyton Aller. Dish off. Isaac Humrickhouse back to Quigley. Quigley out top. 1 minute left here in the second quarter. 18-17. Adams Central by 1. 55 seconds. They'll work it in. Turnaround jumper outside the paint. Good. Grady Carpenter. He's getting the basketball. He's taking that jumper, turning around and finding the rim in a hurry. 19-18. Tipton by 1. Going to be a trip in the front court. And Tipton's going to put Adams Central at the foul stripe. Shooting 2 is going to be Braylon Reber. So Tipton's going to come in with a sub after this first shot. It's going to be number 4, Quinn Smith. So Isaac Humrickhouse, that was inadvertent. It was a trip. They called a foul. Nothing else they could do. So Reber at the foul stripe. Isaac Humrickhouse has 1 foul in the ball game. 23, Braylon Reber. First shot, long off the rim, wouldn't go. 6 foot 4 inch junior, Braylon Reber. Where's number 23? Isaac Humrickhouse is going to take a breather. In the ball game, he's down low. Low man on the block, left side. That's Quinn Smith. 42.8 left. Second shot, short off the rim. Rebound, Grady Carpenter. He was low man on the right side block. They'll get it to Quigley. Picking him up at half court is Drew Johnson. We're working left side, Peyton Aller. Out top, Seam Quigley. 30 seconds left here in the first half. We're in the second quarter. It's 19-18. Tipton by one. Peyton Aller out top. They're working back to Quigley. Picks up the dribble, left side. Quinn Smith back to Quigley. 15 seconds left. Quinn Smith out top. Seam Quigley. Picked up by Johnson. Going to dribble in. Get it back to Quinn Smith. Back to Grady. 7 seconds left. He's at the logo head. He's going to begin his approach. He'll go right side behind the arc. Peyton Aller. 3-point shot at the buzzer. Good for Peyton Aller. So the Blue Devils are going to take a 4-point lead to the locker room after one half of play. Tipton Blue Devils 22. Adams Central Flying Jets 18. It'll be a 10-minute intermission. And we do thank you for tuning in. And I will mention this game is also in part being brought to you by Discount Copies. Discount Copies, they are conveniently located at the west edge of Noblesville, Indiana. That's 46062. They're just behind Pizza Hut and next to Bowl 32 along State Road 32. At Discount Copies, they provide setup services where you can turn your artwork into things such as note cards, notepads, prints, and calendars. Discount Copies. It's never too early to think about personalized Christmas cards, posters, and oversized printing also available. And if you're planning a wedding, they can print all of your necessary needs. My wife heard this ad last night. She reminded me today that about 17 years ago, Discount Copies printed our wedding printable items. And you can reach Discount Copies by phone at 317-773-8783. Again, that's 317-773-8783. Discount Copies, you can reach them on Gmail at discountcopies96@gmail.com. And also bringing you tonight's contest is Encompass Credit Union. If you're looking for a financial partner that is as community-minded as you are, welcome to Encompass Credit Union. They are North Central Indiana's premier financial institution. At Encompass Credit Union, they believe in putting their members first. Whether you're looking for lower rates on loans, higher rates on savings, or just a friendly face to help you with your financial needs, they've got you covered. You can join them today and become a part of a financial cooperative that truly cares. They have branches in Tipton, Frankfort, and Kokomo. They are there to serve our community. Encompass Credit Union, where community comes full circle. Visit them online at encompasscu.org or at any of their convenient locations. That's Encompass Credit Union. And also bringing you tonight's contest is Hope Jewelers. Hope Jewelers, they're in Tipton. Precious times are made for precious moments. And Hope Jewelers are there to meet your every special need in the field of diamonds, gold, and silver, etc. Stop in and visit Hope Jewelers. They're in downtown Tipton. They're next to the Diana Theater. Their address is 135 East Jefferson Street, Tipton, Indiana, 46072. You can reach them by phone at 765-675-9720. Again, their number is 765-675-9720. 9720. That's Hope Jewelers. They're open daily, Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. They're open on Saturday, 9:30 to 2. And also bringing you tonight's contest is Indiana Express Rentals. Indiana Express Rentals. When you find yourself looking for that dependable moving truck rental company, that high quality choice isn't far away. You can call Indiana Express Rentals. They're located at the south edge of Noblesville, Indiana. They're located at 1708 South 8th Street. Simply call them at 317 773 4800. Again, that number is 317 773 4800. They have up to 26-foot box trucks available, and a truck with a Tommy lift can sure come in handy. That's Indiana Express Rentals. Their hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. They're open on Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's Penske Truck Rentals. The name Penske alone takes any possible concerns away from any travel. In Compass, I should say Indiana Express Rentals, you'll find Dirk right there. And we'll also mention tonight's ball game is in part being brought to you by Noblesville Trophies. Noblesville Trophies. You can shop them online at noblesvilletrophies.com or stop in, if only to browse around. They're located at 1740 South 10th Street, Noblesville, Indiana. They have trophies, awards, plaques, and much, much more. They have fast turnaround. Prices are low. They are so low you may want to be a repeat customer. That's Noblesville Trophies, 1740 South 10th Street, Noblesville, Indiana, 46060. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can reach them by phone by dialing 317 773 7391. Again, 317 773 7391 or online at noblesvilletrophies.com. We'll mention, going to talk a little bit about the Adams Central Flying Jets. Adams Central Flying Jets, tremendous football powerhouse. They're Class 2A, Sectional 35, IHSAA football. Their head coach is Mr. Michael Mosser. Michael Mosser, he's getting ready to begin his 17th season coming up. In 16 seasons, Michael Mosser, 155 wins, 50 losses. We'll mention the boys basketball coach, Coach Aaron McClure, does his public address. He's the PA man up in the booth. He talks football in the fall, but he coaches basketball in the winter. And they're coming out of the locker room right now. Both teams going to get out on the floor, going to shoot the basketball around. And we'll mention the previous four seasons for the Adams Central Flying Jets. This past season, 2024, right about at Thanksgiving time, Adams Central defeated Linton 46-6 right there at Lucas Oil Stadium. Adams Central finished the 2024 season as state champions, 14 wins, just one loss. And then a year ago, 2023, they also finished 14 wins, one loss. They rattled off 14 in a row. They ended up state runners-up to Indianapolis Lutheran. They are a parochial school. It was Indianapolis Lutheran 35, Adams Central 28. And then back in 2022, Adams Central Flying Jets 14-1 again. They were state runners-up again to Indianapolis Lutheran. It was a 30-13 contest. And then back in 2021, 13-2 for the Adams Central Flying Jets and Coach Michael Mosser. 13-2. They were state runners up again in 2021, and they played against Indianapolis Lutheran. And that game was a little closer. It was Indianapolis Lutheran 34, Adams Central 28. But the reigning champions in Class 2A until next season, I don't know what's going to happen with the Jets. They could repeat. But anyway, they are the reigning champions in the state of Indiana. And there are three that I know of. The Adams Central football players also playing tonight in this varsity boys basketball game. And they are the center, I should say. He's a senior. Where's number 15? Marcus Bolenbacher. He's on the football team. Number 21, Ashton Yergler. Haven't seen him on the floor yet here tonight. And a junior class member, Braylon Reber. We've been talking about him. He's the man in the middle. He jumped center at the start of the ball game. Adams Central, what a powerhouse in football. So they're getting ready to play some basketball right now. 50 seconds. Clock's going to empty out here momentarily. Adams Central, Tipton, 40 seconds left. We'll talk about the Class 2A rankings here in just a bit. Class 2A USA Today poll tabulated on the 27th of January. And getting ready for basketball. 22 seconds. Clock rolling down. Tipton Blue Devil band making a joyful noise. The officials going to let the clock. They're going to abbreviate it at 11.6. They'll set it to 8 minutes, and here we go. So it's going to belong to Adams Central. Alternate possession arrow. It's going to be brought in at half court by number 4, Cade Van de Weg. So brought in slightly to the backcourt. Toss to the front court. That's Lawson Deeth. Working back around. Reber in the paint. Lost the handle. Regathers it. Back to Deeth in the paint. He'll take a left-handed floater. Wouldn't go. Rebound. Mahler. Mahler goes back up off the glass. Right side of the rim. 2-point bucket. Good. 22-20. Tipton by 2. Ball's in the front court. 7:35 have just begun the third quarter. Tipton and Adams Central. Out top, Quinn Smith. Right side behind the arc, Sam Quigley. Back to Quinn. To the corner, Peyton Aller back to Quinn. Quinn Smith on the dribble. Taking the point. He'll work down low again. They'll get to Grady Carpenter out near the logo head for the Blue Devils. He's going to dribble in. High dribble to the corner. Sam Quigley, 3-point shot. Short off the mark. Wouldn't go. Tracks his own board down. Gets it in the front court. Peyton Aller going to have another opportunity. You're going to be stolen. Stolen there in the front court of Adams Central. They'll work it down low. 2-point bucket. Good. Adams Central. That was 23. Braylon Reber ties the ball game at 22. 6:50 on the game clock. Third quarter. Blue Devils in the front court. Sam Quigley, right side. Peyton Aller back to Sam. Way out top. Being guarded there by Van de Weg. We're working back to Grady Carpenter. Back pedal dribble behind the arc. He's going to dribble in. Spin move. Kicks it outside. Left elbow extended. 3-point shot. Good. That was Sam Quigley for 3. Blue Devils go up by 3. 25-22. 6:24 on the game clock. Going to break the press with the pass to the front court. Reber. Braylon Reber. He'll dribble out of there. Going to be a blocking foul. Reber trying to avoid the collision there, but Sam Quigley's going to get nailed for the foul. So number 5, Sam Quigley. And Quigley picks up his first foul in the ball game. That's the first foul here in the second half, here in the third quarter. So they pass to the backcourt. Adams Central to the front court. Van de Weg. Working back around. Mahler outside the arc. 3-point shot. Lefty. Good. Credit the bucket. Lawson Deeth for 3 ties the ball game at 25. 6 minutes left. To the front court, Sam Quigley works the right side deep in the front court. Peyton Aller back to Sam. Out top being guarded there by Van de Weg. Going to bounce it out top. 6'6", Grady Carpenter. Carpenter going to play his college career. Going to start out next year at Grace College. Going to work it back to Quinn Smith in the paint. Picks up his dribble. He'll double dribble. He knew it when he put the ball on the floor the second time. He knew it when it happened. And so did the official. 5:37 on the game clock. Going to give the ball back to Adams Central. They'll bring it from the backcourt. Tossed in by Lawson Deeth. He'll get the ball back by Van de Weg. Crossing the timeline, works the right side behind the arc. As number 12, Trace Mahler. Out top, working it again. D's going to work it inside. 2-point bucket, good. Braylon Reber going to back his defender down, and they're going to whistle a foul on Landon Spidell. Spidell going to pick up the foul. 3-point play opportunity. We're going to see number 12, Grayson McFalls, back in the ball game for Tipton. And Landon Spidell will take a breather. He picks up his third foul here in the ball game with 5:23 left in the third. 3-point play opportunity is good. Braylon Reber, 3-point play. 28-25. Adams Central by 3. 5:17 on the game clock. The front court, Quinn Smith. Out top, Sam Quigley. He'll dribble in outside the arc. 3-point shot on the way. Grady Carpenter rims off, wouldn't go. Grayson McFalls with the board. They'll kick it back out. 3-point shot the other side. That was Sam Quigley. It wouldn't go either. They'll go to the front court. Rebound, Reber. Going in off the glass. Left-handed layup, right side of the rim. Credit the bucket. Trace Mahler. It's a 5-point advantage for Adams Central. 4:45 left. Third quarter. Shot wouldn't go. Peyton Aller. Rebound, Reber. Reber's going to bring it to the front court. Reber, a junior class member, 6'4", dribbles the ball pretty well. Going to go baseline, going to cut him off the baseline. And Grady Carpenter is going to pick up the foul as Trace Mahler was wanting to go baseline drive. So Grady's going to pick up his first foul in the ball game. We're going to see Quinn Smith. Quinn Smith back in the ball game for Tipton. Taking a breather for Tipton is Quinn Toll back in the ball game. Quinn Smith taking a breather. Going to be brought in, left the bucket on the baseline. Going to go to the backcourt. He'll track it down. Trace Mahler. 4:33 left, third quarter. 30-25. Adams Central by 5. On the dribble, out top of the circle. That's Lawson Deep. Works it back around. Mahler on the dribble. He'll dribble in, and he's going to absorb a foul, and they're going to say it was before the shot, and they're going to count the bucket. They're going to go NBA on everybody and go with the continuance. I don't really agree with that one. I try to be as fair as I can be, but that's going to be an NBA continuance. So Mahler's going to get one more. Trace Mahler's going to give him credit for the bucket, and he's got a chance for a 3-point play, and he got it. 3 points for Mahler. It's 33-25, and 8-point advantage for the Flying Jets. 4:14 left. Third quarter, Peyton Aller out top, back to Quigley. They're working inside. Grady Carpenter, spin move in the paint. He'll shoot it, wouldn't get it, but he'll definitely absorb a foul, and he'll go to the foul stripe. That was in the act of shooting. So after the first shot, we're going to see Isaac Humrickhouse back in the ball game for Tipton. And Grady Carpenter is going to get a couple of shots right here. First shot, rims around, fell out. Couldn't get the first one. We're going to see Isaac Humrickhouse in the ball game. Taking a breather is sophomore, number 12, Grayson McFalls. And so Grady's going to get one more. 33-25, 4:07 left, third quarter. He got the second one. At the back end, it's a 33-26 contest. Adams Central by 7 in the front court. Trace Mahler, he'll get the ball back from the hands of Van de Weg. They went across the lane there. Ball ended up free, but picked back up by 15, Marcus Bolenbacher. And Coach Aaron McClure are going to call a timeout. He'll call a timeout, 30-second timeout. 3:51 left in the third quarter. 33-26. Flying Jets in front. This game is also in parts being brought to you by Jim Dandy Restaurant. Jim Dandy Restaurant. At Jim Dandy, you'll not only enjoy an incredible dining experience, and the Jim Dandy menu simply speaks for itself. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, hot soups, fresh fruits, and a fully loaded salad bar. Jim Dandy Restaurant continues to support Tipton Blue Devil basketball and Tipton Blue Devil athletics. Since prior to opening Jim Dandy Restaurant, they opened in 1964. Good food, good friends, good times. Open 7 days. Jim Dandy Restaurant in Tipton. So they bring the ball in, ride the bucket on the baseline. Adams Central possession. Going to be brought in by number 4, Cade Vandeweghe. Looking to get it in. Defending well was Quigley, I should say. And they get it into Mahler, and Mahler lost the handle. Mahler lost the handle. It goes out of bounds, and they're going to give it back to Tipton. They're going to bring it from the backcourt. Aller gets it in to Quigley. Quigley crossing the timeline back to Peyton Aller, now back to Quigley. Left corner, baseline, three-point shot in the air, wouldn't go. Isaac Humrickhouse couldn't get the bucket. Humrickhouse on the season, he's shooting just above 21%. He's working on that three-point shooting. At the free throw line, he's 100% at 6 for 6. There's going to be a traveling violation in the front court. They're going to give the ball back to Tipton. And Trace Mahler going to dry his hands off. Play defense in the front court for Adams Central. Crossing the timeline, Sam Quigley. Quigley gets the ball back from Peyton Aller. Out top, back to Peyton. And they're going to be nearly a steal. Nearly a steal there. Good effort by Caden DeWig. I tell you what, Caden Vandeweghe, he's a defender. Outside the arc, three-point shot in the air. Grady Carpenter couldn't get it. Rebound, Reber. Braylon Reber to the front court. Wanted to go coast to coast. He lost the handle in the paint. Goes out of bounds. Going to belong to Tipton. 2:58 left here in the third quarter. 33-26. Flying Jets by 7 in the front court. Tipton. Sam Quigley outside the arc. Isaac Humrickhouse out top picks up his dribble. Works at left side behind the arc. Peyton Allen out top. Quinn Toll. Back out top. Grady Carpenter. Carpenter on the dribble. Back to Quigley behind the arc. And they're working down inside to Grady Carpenter. It's going to be a push foul. Grady is going to absorb a foul by Adams Central. It's going to be whistled on number 15, Marcus Bolenbacher. A couple of Jets going to enter the ball game. It's going to be number 13, Braden Dalrymple. He's a 6'2 senior, also in the ball game. Number 11, 6'3" junior, Drew Johnson. Dalrymple wears number 13. Working into paint, Grady Carpenter. Try to get a shot away. They're going to. A lot of fans from Adams Central was wanting to block shots. They're going to say he got a piece of the arm. So Grady's going to go to the stripe. He'll shoot 2. They're going to whistle this foul on 23, Braylon Reber. He has 2 in the contest. First shot up wouldn't go for Grady. Foul situation with 2:32 left in the third. Blue Devils have 4, and the Flying Jets have 3. Second shot going to be offered here for Grady. Second shot up and good. Back end of a 2-shot foul. It's a 6-point ball game. Adams Central by 6. Going to bring the ball into Reber. That's got some pressure in the backcourt. Stolen by Sam Quigley. They'll work it into Grady, and there's going to be a foul committed. Foul committed once again. Adams Central. It was in the backcourt of Adams Central. Ended up in the front court of Tipton. They're going to whistle this foul. Adams Central, number 11, Drew Johnson. He has 1. So both teams with 4 fouls here in the quarter. Jump shot just outside the paint. Sam Quigley. Soft shot off the rim, off the glass, and in. 33-29. Adams Central by 4. Double team in the backcourt. Coach McClure going to call his second 30-second timeout. He'll try to bail his player out, and he does. We'll mention this game is also in part being brought to you by Lisa Stokes Bear, Century 21. When you're thinking about residential or corporate relocations, you know a perfect house can soon become a perfect home. And Lisa Stokes Bear would like nothing more than to utilize her 26 years of experience to help you begin that process. Yes, real estate reliability is something a professional real estate agent and a real estate broker strives for, such as Lisa Stokes Bear. For the real estate lady with the high real estate IQ, contact Lisa Stokes Bear by cellular phone or by text message 317-513-4086. Again, her number is 317-513-4086. Ball's going to be brought in deep in the backcourt from side court. Adams Central Flying Jets. And they're going to talk something over. They're going to talk, and And I guess they're going to say that Landon Spidell might have not been checked in before the 15-second horn. If you're going to check into a ball game, you got to beat the first horn. That was a 30-second timeout. He must have been just beyond the 15-second horn. So he'll have to wait till the next ball. Quinn Smith back out on the floor. I think I'm going to take that back. I'm going to intercept the entry pass. And Grady Carpenter goes up off the glass, 2-point bucket. Grady is 33-31. They bring it in the backcourt. Reber, ball's loose. Saving the basketball. They're going to go back the other way. Mahler with the basketball. He'll take a step. He'll go off the glass. He will be in shooting formation on that one. He'll get 2 shots. And they're going to whistle this foul on Quinn Toll. He's got 2. And 2 shots at the stripe. Going to be taken by Adam Central, number 12, Trace Miller. First shot up, rimmed around, and fell in. So Landon Spidell will enter the ball game. I misspoke. That was Isaac Humrickhouse that he was going in for. Isaac had to go back out on the floor for a few seconds. Second shot is good. Going to be a foul committed during the rebound. I think they're going to count the bucket. They're going to whistle a foul. And they're counting the bucket, but they're going back the other direction. Foul on the rebound. They're going to whistle this on Adam Central, 23, Braylon Reber. Reber picks up his 3rd foul in the ball game. 1:57 left here in the 3rd quarter. Coach Aaron McClure going to think about making a substitution here, but not quite yet. Nope, they are. After the first shot, we're going to see number 3, Lawson Deeth, back in the ball game for Adam Central. First shot, Landon Spidell. He got the first one. He'll get 1 more. Landon Spidell on the season, shooting good at the foul stripe. He's now 14 for 19. That's above 72%. Second shot, rims out, wouldn't go, rebound fought for, and Reber comes up with it. Going to try to work it to the front court. 1:52 left, so they're going to whistle a foul. It's going to be a holding foul in the backcourt by Tipton. They're going to whistle this foul on Sam Quigley. Picks up the foul. He's got 2, just 2 in the ball game. But they'll walk to the foul stripe, and they'll shoot 2. And then back to the stripe is going to be number 12, Trace Mahler. Let me take that back. Going to be the lefty. First shot is good. That's Drew Johnson. Drew Johnson has about the same build, but a different number. First shot's good. Second shot is also good. That was Drew Johnson, number 11. Got both of them. 37-32, a 5-point advantage for Adam Central. 1:45 left. Tipton is in the front court. Sam Quigley behind the arc. He'll work it across the other side, back out top. Peyton Alter, now Grady Carpenter. Left-handed pass around the perimeter. Sam Quigley. Back to Grady. 1:30. 90 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Grady Carpenter, right side. Sam Quigley behind the arc. I'm going to say he drop step on the side court line. Official was right there. They got 3 of them. They can cover more space than a JV game with 2 officials. So they bring the ball in. Adam Central nearly threw the ball away. Got to the front court. Reber. Braylon Reber picks up the dribble. Works it left side. On the dribble there is Braden Dalrymple. That's Meyer. That was 12. Trace Mahler. Meyer, they'll work it back out. Mahler. And Dalrymple now in the corner. He'll get the basketball. Going to be tipped out of bounds. Going to be off the foot. But Dalrymple trying to make a pass off the foot of Landon Spidell. So left of the bucket on the baseline. It's going to be brought in by Adam Central. Trace Mahler. He'll be guarded on the inbound by Grady Carpenter. 1:04 left here in the 3rd quarter. Adam Central in front by 5. Trying to defend there. Did a fine job. Quinn Toll knocks it out of bounds right in front of the Adam Central bench. So they'll bring it in front of the bench area right there. Trace Mahler going to stand right close to the gentleman right there that gave me the starting lineups. What a quality gentleman. He's sitting right beside another coach. And in front of him is Aaron McClure. And Aaron McClure going to make another substitution before the ball's inbound. Back in the ball game for Adam Central, number 4, Cade Van de Weg. And taking a breather is Dalrymple. So they're Checking right there. I think Sam Quigley might be getting looked at by Burke Emmert. They're giving time for him right there. They're going to wrap his, look like his left knee. Might have some blood there. They're trying to just keep that blood stationary. If it's a football game, it'd be okay, but it's a basketball game. So they're going to bring it in. Mahler to the backcourt. Picked up there in the backcourt on the dribble, bringing it to the front court. They're bringing it into Mahler. Reber, now left side, well behind the arc. Cade Vandeweghe. They'll work it in, get it into Reber. Reber went up to get it, working against Landon Spidell. They'll pass it back out. 45 seconds left, third quarter. 37-32. Flying Jets by 5. Working in the front court. Quigley making it difficult. Working out there. Mahler, he'll backpedal dribble, picking him up. Grady Carpenter. 28 seconds left. Deep in the front court. Quintal guarding the basketball. They'll work it down low. They'll work it in. Drew Johnson. Now back out top. The logo, Blue Devil logo, stationary. Now he'll dribble. It's number 11, Drew Johnson. 10 seconds left. Grady Carpenter going to play him loosely. Take that back. That's Mahler. He'll take a shot at the left elbow. He'll get the bucket. 2 seconds, 1 second. Shot at the buzzer. Nearly went. Grady Carpenter, three-quarter court shot. And at the end of 3 quarters of play, Adams Central, 39. Tipton, 32. Checking in during this timeout is going to be Quinn Smith, the original starter for the Blue Devils. This game is also, in parts, being brought to you by Rutledge Well Drilling. Rutledge Well Drilling. When you think of water, think of Rutledge Well Drilling. They have pumps, sales, service, water conditioning, water softeners, iron filters, and trenching. You can call Rutledge Well Drilling. Their phone number is 765-292-2315. Again, their number is 765-292-2315. Or visit them on their website. That's RutledgeWellDrilling.com. They're in Atlanta, Indiana. They're west of Atlanta, a couple of miles, 296th Street. They are licensed, insured. They are honest, dependable, and always professional. That's Mike, Nathan, and Levi Rutledge. Rutledge Well Drilling, Atlanta, Indiana. So fourth quarter is going to belong possession arrow. Give it to Tipton. Alternate possession arrow. 8 minutes. Fourth quarter clock. Going to be brought in by Peyton Aller. Uncontested to the backcourt. Picked up by Sam Quigley. Quigley in the front court. Back to Aller. Back out top. Quinn Smith. Without a dribble. Passes it right side. Grady Carpenter. He'll pick up a screen from Landon Spidell. Back around the perimeter. 3-point shot in the air. That was Quigley. Wouldn't go. Tracking down the board was Landon Spidell. Spidell going to pass it back out. It's tipped out of bounds. Good effort right there by Adams Central, number 4, Cade Vandeweghe. And the ball's going to belong to Tipton. So bring it in from the front court. Grady Carpenter, opposite of the scorer's bench. So bring it in slightly the backcourt. Quigley back to Grady. Right side out top. Aller, they're working around the perimeter. Quinn Smith back to Grady. Out top being guarded by Deeth. He'll work it down low. Going up at the shot right there was Landon Spidell. Good pass in the paint. Spidell faked a jump shot. Got Reber off his feet and went up. Drew the foul. Couldn't get the bucket, but he'll shoot 2. Braylon Reber going to pick up his 4th foul in the ballgame. 7:28 left in the corner. And the first shot wouldn't go for Spidell. Braylon Reber going to take a breather. He'll be back, but Coach Aaron McClure will decide when. 7:28 left here in the fourth. Second shot, good. We got the back end. That was Landon Spidell. 39-33, 6-point advantage for Adams Central. To the front court, Trace Mahler. They'll work it down outside the paint. Marcus Bolenbacher tracked one down the backcourt. He got tipped. They'll work it off the glass. Point. The bucket is good. He'll shoot one more. Left side of the bucket for the lefty. That's number 11, Drew Johnson. So I'm going to whistle this foul on Landon Spidell. He'll pick up his fourth foul in the contest. And we're going to see number 12, sophomore Grayson McFalls back in the ball game. And Landon Spidell will set down with 4 fouls, and he'll wait till Coach Hawkins wants him back in the ball game. So 3-point play is good for Adams Central. Number 11, Drew Johnson. 42-33, and 9-point advantage for Adams Central. To the corner, 3-point shot, short off the rim for Aller, wouldn't go. Rebound, Drew Johnson. To the front court. They get it to Deeth. That's Lawson Deeth. He'll go outside the arc now on the dribble. Going to go baseline. That's Mahler. He'll dish it off in the paint. 2-point bucket wouldn't go, but he'll shoot 2. A good entry pass there by Mahler. Trying to found his teammate, number 4, Cade Van de Weg. They're going to whistle this foul on Tipton. Grayson McFalls has 1. First shot on the way, rims off long, rims around, and fell off. About like the Plinko game, Price is Right. That stayed up there a little bit long right there, but fell off. He'll get 1 more. Second shot on the way, long off the rim, bounces high. Came down, rebound, Grady Carpenter. To the front court, Grayson McFalls. He'll float 1 up on the rim, wouldn't go. Ball ends up loose, finally tapped out of bounds by Adams Central underneath the Blue Devil bucket. So Sam Quigley going to bring it in baseline, left of the bucket for the Blue Devils. Looking to get it in. He'll go tall to Grady in the paint. Going to be a foul whistle. Trace Mahler going to pick up the foul, trying to strip that basketball from Grady. And Trace Mahler has played this whole game pretty clean. He picks up foul number 1 here in the fourth quarter. They're working into Grady. Grady Carpenter, he's got the triple threat. He'll dribble, he'll go baseline, he'll go off the glass, got the power layup. Grady Carpenter, pretty good effort there for 2. It's 42-35. Going to go baseline, Mahler. Going to pass it back out. Ball's loose, tipped out of bounds. And they're going to say it's going to stay in the front court. That official kind of looked at his partner. His partner didn't have an answer, so he had to make a call. And he said it's going to stay in the front court with Adams Central. It's going to be brought in by Mahler. Looking to get it in. Going to call a timeout. McClure. Coach McClure going to call a 60. He only has a 60. He might have 1 more. I think he might have 2 more, but he's going to call a timeout right now and give it a break. So we appreciate you tuning in. And we'll also mention this ball game. And we'll go ahead and mention, we'll start off on these Class 2A USA polls. This was tabulated on January 27th. That's earlier this week. At number 1 this week in Class 2A, top 16 are listed here. South Ripley, the Raiders are 15-0. At number 2, it's Linton Miners. They're 12-1. At number 3, it's Wapahani. The Raiders are 14-1. Number 4, Fort Wayne Lures. The Knights are 12-2. Number 5, Gary 21st Century. The Cougars are 13-4. At number 6, Manchester Squires, 14-1. At number 7, it's Park Heritage. The Wolves are 13-3. At number 8, it's Providence. The Pioneers are 11-2. Number 9, the Taylor Titans are 13-1. They're in sectional 39. At number 10, it's Northeastern Knights. They're 16-1. Number 11, Forest Park Rangers, 11-3. Number 12, Paoli Rams, 10-1. Number 13, Tipton Blue Devils, 10-4. They're in sectional 39. 3 teams tied at number 14. It's Westview Warriors, Crystal House Eagles, and the Lapel Bulldogs are also in sectional 39. They'll bring it in to Reber in the front court. Going to work it down low to Reber in the paint. He'll go up the shot, block shot. Grayson McFalls got the ball back. Grayson, good defense in the front court. Gets it to Grady Carpenter. To the front court, he's going to dribble in the paint, he'll float 1 up. Couldn't get it. Rebound, Reber. Braylon Reber back in the ball game. He's playing with 4 fouls. Underneath the bucket, they get it back to Reber. Off the glass, got the bucket. Reber for 2. 44-35. 9-point advantage for Adams Central. In the front court, Quinn Smith works it around the perimeter. Peyton Aller back to Quinn. Left side, Grady Carpenter to the corner. 3-point shot Wouldn't go. Quigley. And they're going to whistle a foul on Tipton during the rebound. They're going to whistle this one on number 12, Grayson McFalls. McFalls, 6'8" sophomore. McFalls shooting from 2-point land, 68%. They'll bring the ball in from the backcourt. Adam Central. Cross court pass on the dribble, crossing the timeline. Drew Johnson. They'll work it left side and bring the ball back out. Trace Mahler. Back out top, deep in the front court. Cade Vanderweg, they'll go baseline. Off the glass, couldn't get the bucket from friction there. No whistle. Rebound, Tipton to the front court. Going to be a traveling violation. It's going to be intimidation there. That was Cade Vanderweg. Vanderweg pretty much caused that travel. Grady wanted to put the ball down, but when he turned around, Vanderweg was right there. 5:25 left, fourth quarter. 44-35. Ball's in the backcourt. Mahler, he'll pick up the dribble. He'll pass it to the front court. Lawson deep. Outside the arc, going to dribble in. That's Vanderweg. He'll drive in the paint. Take the shot. He wouldn't get it, but he'll shoot two. This foul again is going to be whistled on Grayson McFalls. Grayson McFalls is going to pick up foul number 3 in the ball game. Blue Devils have 4 here in the fourth quarter. They'll shoot 2 from the stripe. Wouldn't go. That's number 4, Cade Vanderweg. He'll get one more. Coach McClure going to talk to a couple of his players, Deef and Reber. In the ball game for Tipton, we're going to see number 11, Owen Spidell. Owen Spidell, he's a 6-foot sophomore. Taking a breather is Quinn Smith. Second shot, long off the rim, wouldn't go. Rebound, Grayson McFalls. Gets it to Grady. To the front corner, a long pass to Quigley. Back to Grady, left side. Behind the arc, Owen Spidell. 3-point shot wouldn't go. Rebound picked up there by Peyton Aller. He'll get it back to Sam Quigley. Outside the arc, 3-point shot, Grady Carpenter. Shot wouldn't go. Coming down with a rebound was Braylon Reber for the Flying Jets. So Reber going to pass it out top near the logo head. Working it around. Vanderweg back out to Mahler. Working around the perimeter. They go to the corner with it. That's Vanderweg. Now back out. Going to be a foul committed by Tipton. They're going to whistle this on Grady Carpenter. It's going to be the 5th foul here in the quarter. So Tipton going to put the Flying Jets at the foul stripe. And to shoot the free throw is going to be number 12, Trace Mahler. Grady has 2 fouls here in the contest. Mahler's first shot, good. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left, fourth quarter. 45-35. Adam Central by 10. Mahler, he'll have one more. Second shot, short off the rim, wouldn't go. Rebound, Grayson McFalls. Hands off, Grady Carpenter. Front court, Quigley. They're going to paint. He'll take a jump shot. Wouldn't go, but he'll get fouled. And Sam Quigley's going to shoot 2. They're going to whistle this foul on Braylon Reber, and he's going to exit the ball game. So Reber's going to set down with his quota of 5 fouls with 4:34 left. 4:34 left here in the fourth quarter. So he'll take a breather. And I'm in the ball game right there for Adam Central. 15, Marcus Bolenbacher. They used to give you a minute to make a decision who you're going to put in. Then they shortened it up to 30 seconds. That's what it is now, I do believe. 2 shots at the stripe. Tipton, Quigley, first shot, rims off, wouldn't go. 4:34 left, fourth quarter. 45-35, Flying Jets in front. Quigley's going to get one more. Second shot up and good. 45-36, back to a 9-point advantage for Adam Central. Defensive pressure, they'll dribble it across. They'll work it down low. We're going to go off the glass, 2-point bucket. Trace Mahler. 4:24 left, 47-36 in the front court. Turnaround jumper wouldn't go. That's Grady Carpenter. Fighting for the board, Grayson McFalls. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. They're going to save his last touch by Grayson. So they're going to bring the ball in from side court. And I guess if you pay to get in, you can say a little bit, but you can't say a lot of it to the officials. 4:13, game clock. Trying to get across the timeline. Muller will pass it across the timeline to Vanderweg. They'll work it down low. It's intercepted. A nice steal there from the paint by Grayson McFalls. They get it to Grady. Grady out top. Through the legs, go to the corner. 3-point shot. Peyton Aller wouldn't go. Rebound tipped out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched by Tipton. So they're going to bring it in from the backcourt. Going to be tossed in by Lawson Deeth. Flying Jets. They'll bounce it in. Across the timeline, Mahler. They break the press. They go left side off the glass. Got the bucket. He was heavily contested by McFalls. Still got the bucket off the glass. 49-36. 13-point advantage for the Flying Jets. Baseline jumper. Wouldn't go for Grady, but he'll shoot two. There'll be a foul whistled on Adams Central. They're going to whistle this foul on Adams Central. 15. Marcus Bolenbacher, 6'4" senior. First shot for Grady is good. He'll get one more. 49-37. 3:37 left. Here in the fourth. Second shot by Grady. Rims around and falls in. He got both of them. 49-38. Going to bring the ball in. Tipton providing havoc in the backcourt. Across the timeline with a pass. They'll get it to Vanderweg. Steal. Tipped away and stolen by Peyton Aller. He'll get up ahead. And Quigley off the glass. 2-point bucket is good. 49-40. Full court pressure again. They'll pass it across the timeline. They'll get it into Mahler, and he'll bring it back out and reset the offense. Going to be a bump foul. They're going to whistle this on Peyton Aller. Pretty much needed the foul. Peyton Aller. And Peyton has 3 in the ball game. At the foul stripe, going to shoot 2 for Adams Central. Number 12, Trace Mahler. First one's up and good. 50-40. 3:10 left. Fourth quarter. He'll give one more. Trace Mahler. Second shot also good. 11-point ball game. 3:08 left. Clock moving. Fourth quarter. Out top. The basketball. Grady Carpenter back to Quigley. He'll drive baseline. He'll pass it out. Free throw line. Peyton Aller. Back pedal dribble back to Grady. Outside the arc. 3-point shot. Good. Left elbow extended. Couple of steps behind the arc. 3-point shot. Good. It's an 8-point ball game. 51-43. Going to go down baseline off the glass. Trace Mahler going to get the bucket, and he'll shoot one. So then whistle this foul on number 12, Grayson McFalls. Grayson picks up his 4th foul in the ball game. 2:45 left. 10-point game, and now 11. 54. Double check there. Yes, 54-43. Blue Devils going to check in the ball game with Quinn Toll. Also, Owen Spidell in the ball game for the Blue Devils. To the front court. Peyton Aller. Out top, Grady Carpenter. Out top, he's got a dribble. He'll use it once. Left side, around the perimeter. Owen Spidell back to Peyton Aller. Aller goes right side, Grady. Grady's got room. He can pop a shot there, and he will. 3-point shot on the way. Rims off when he go. Rebound, Quinn Toll. He's double teamed in the corner. He'll pass it the other direction. Opposite corner. A little bit tall off the fingertips of Owen Spidell. Going to go out of bounds. Going to belong to Adams Central. Be brought in deep. Side court into back court. He'll toss it in. Got it in. Cade Vanderweg being guarded right there closely by Peyton Aller. A timeout called by Coach Aaron McClure. And it's going to be a full timeout. He called these first 2 timeouts. I believe they were 30s. He might have one more full timeout remaining here in the ball game. And I will mention this ball game is in part being brought to you by AGM Auto. AGM Auto, Arcadia. AGM is located just 1 mile west of Arcadia, Indiana, on 266th Street. That's in Hamilton County. The future of your vehicle is in good hands when you put your trust with the guys at AGM Auto. Whether it's a routine oil change or the need for the expertise of an experienced AGM technician. AGM wants you to be safe and to stay safe on the road in your automobile. And a second type of service offered there at AGM Auto is classic car and truck restoration. If you still have that older car or truck out back, or maybe it's in the barn and covered up with a tarp, AGM, they have a passion to reveal the underlying beauty. You can call them at 317 984 5283. 317 984 5283 on Facebook, AGM Auto LLC. Ball's going to be brought in front of the scores bench. Slightly in the front court, Adam Central, number 4, Cade Vandeweghe. He'll toss it to the backcourt, crossing the timeline, Lawson deep on the dribble. He'll dish off Trace Muller. They'll go through the lane right there. They're not trying to shoot it. They're just trying to keep the ball possessed there. And they're going to pass out of there to Deep. Back out top with the basketball, Marcus Bolenbacher. Trying to take some time off the clock, and they are. Tipton's going to have to foul. They're going to try to. It's going to be a common foul. And Owen Spidell was in there on the double team with Quinn Smith. They're going to whistle this foul on Quinn Smith. So Quinn Smith picks up the foul. He has 2. 5 fouls still at the foul stripe. It's going to be number 11, Drew Johnson, shooting 2. First shot, rims around, came on through. Bounced it off the back of the rim. It popped up and went through. He got the first. He'll get one more. It's 55-43. Now 56-43. Adam Central by 13. 1:52 left. Fourth quarter in front court, Sam Quigley. Grady Carpenter, Quinn Smith. Out top, Sam Quigley. Works it left side, Owen Spidell. Out top, long shot, three-point land. Quigley wouldn't go. Ball ends up on the baseline. It's going to belong to Adam Central. Going to be brought in from the backcourt. That's number 3, Lawson Deep. Full court pressure, Blue Devils. 5 in the backcourt. Mahler, you're going to cross the timeline on the dribble. He'll bring it back out. Mahler on the dribble. Going to get it back to Deep. Lawson Deep works it left side. Drew Johnson. They'll work it back to Vandeweghe. Vandeweghe trying to keep the ball alive. He does on the dribble. Going to be a reach-in foul called on Tipton. So the Blue Devil foul going to go against Sam Quigley. Sam Quigley puts so much effort in a ball game. He was on the floor. Kind of got his elbow banged up right there. You could see it. But he is a player. All 3 seniors for Tipton. Grady Carpenter, Sam Quigley, and Landon Spidell. 1:24 left. Shot on the way, good. At the free throw line, number 4, Cade Vandeweghe. That was Sam Quigley's 3rd foul in the ball game. 57-43. Vandeweghe, second shot, rims off. Wouldn't go. Fighting for the board is Mahler and Grady Carpenter. They're going to say it was last touch by Mahler. They're going to give it to Tipton. In the ball game, checking in now is number 32, Isaac Humrickhouse. Humrickhouse going to give a breather to Sam Quigley. Coach Hawkins knew he got banged up on the elbow. 1:20 left. Ball brought in. Peyton Aller to the front court. Works to the left side. Quinn Smith to the corner. Owen Spidell. Back out around the perimeter. Quinn Smith. Now Grady Carpenter. Carpenter on a back pedal dribble. Picks up the dribble. Goes to the corner with it. Owen Spidell. 3-point shot. Short off the rim. Wouldn't go. Fighting for the board there was Isaac Humrickhouse to give it back to Quinn Smith. Quinn Smith couldn't get the shot to go. Rebound. Ball's loose. Picked up by Isaac. Back to Quinn. Spin move in the paint. He's going to take a shot. He'll go to the foul stripe. Quinn Smith going to shoot a couple. Pretty good effort there in the front court. Blue Devils, 53.6 left. That foul's whistled. Adam Central. Marcus Bolenbacher, he has 4. First shot on the way. Quinn Smith fell off. Wouldn't go. He'll get one more. Quinn Smith steps to the stripe, 77%. He's 10 for 14. Second shot. Now he's 11 for 15 on the season. He got one, 57-44. Ball's brought in. Trace Muthega brought in. That was Drew Johnson. Crossing the timeline is Trace Mahler. He'll absorb a foul in the front court from Isaac Humrichhouse. Humrichhouse picks up his second foul in the ball game. Back at the free throw line, number 12, Trace Mahler. Mahler probably pretty close, if not exceeding his 22 points per game average. First shot up and good. I don't believe he's missed at the foul stripe. He's probably shot about 10. He'll get one more. 47 seconds left. 58-44. Now 59-44. Ball brought in backcourt. Bring in Grady Carpenter across the timeline on the dribble. He'll work it in. A spin move with a left elbow. Turnaround jumper. Couldn't get the bucket. Rebound Mahler. Trace Mahler to the front court. He's going to absorb a foul about the half court line. And Quinn Smith going to get called for the foul. Quinn's got 3 in the ball game. Back in the foul stripe is Trace Miller. 59-44, 36 seconds left. First shot, good. He'll get one more. 60-44. And Trace Mahler points out that Grady Carpenter's way back. They call it a cherry picker. Nobody was on him. He got the second one. Mahler got both of them to the front court. On the dribble, Peyton Aller, baseline. Going to bring it back out. Grady Carpenter. He's going to launch one. No, going to go opposite corner. Owen Spidell. 3-point shot. Rims off. Wouldn't go. Fighting for the board there. They're going to whistle a foul. And I'm not sure where this foul's going. But they're going to say, yes, it's going to be called on Adam Central, number 4, Cade Vanderweg. Cade Vanderweg, he picks up his 3rd foul in the ball game. 23.1 left. Peyton Aller going to shoot 2. He's 9 for 15 on the season. And now he's 10 for 16. 61-45. Adam Central in front. 23.1 left. Second shot, also good. Peyton Aller got both of them. 11 for 17 on the season. Give me a reach-in foul. Quinn Smith going to pick up the foul. Trying to slow it up. Trying to slow it up there at the mid-court line. Quinn Smith going to pick up his 4th foul in the ball game. And they're going to put Trace Mahler back at the free throw line. Trace Mahler making a living tonight at the stripe. First shot up and good. Nothing but net. You'd think he might be Steve Alford. Steve Alford in that Newcastle game, I think it's semi-state. He went 25 for 25. Watch that with my dad. Second shot good. 21 seconds left. 63-46. To the front court, Peyton Aller. He'll go the distance. He'll float one up when he get it. And Trace Mahler picks up the rebound. 11 seconds left. He'll toss it to the front court. They will not shoot. Look at in the front court. That's 15. Marcus Bolenbacher. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and 32 minutes have gone by. Final score tonight. Adam Central Flying Jets, 63. Tipton Blue Devils, 46. Flying Jets, I tell you what, their next game on their agenda, they're going to play Thursday night. Adam Central, that's Thursday night, February the 6th, 6 o'clock and a 7:30 varsity. Adam Central will travel to the Fremont Eagles. The Eagles will be the host. That's on Thursday. And the Tipton Blue Devils, their next game, they'll be back in action a couple of days from now on Monday, February 3rd. That'll be a makeup game. It'll be Tipton at. They'll travel. Tipton will be at Maconaquah. And if you want to check out that game, if you can't make it, you can listen at putmeinsports.com. We thank you for tuning in. We thank audiosportsonline.net for their hospitality. Appreciate Robbie. And then we're going to bow out of here. We'll mention no matter if you're home or away, if you're doing the teaching and the learning, don't let him go. Keep the fire burning.